What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and tonight we have some amazing Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys because it looks like the Thunder Dragon cards are actually more of a theme and not just one fusion. So yeah, tonight we have 10 Thunder Dragon cards to talk about that are going to be in Soul Fusion, and I gotta say, Thunder Dragon's going to be meta after this. Like seriously, these cards are broken, and they're basically Chaos Dragons coming back too because they're light and dark monsters. You banish them, you get effects from them. You discard them from your hand, you get effects from them, like the original Thunder Dragon, and it's just insane how they work. And also they have their own chaos card, which basically you banish a light and dark monster to bring it out. They even have fusions, their own polymerization. I mean, it is just insane. And of course too, since they're light and dark and everything too, all the other Chaos support that we have will work with them, obviously. So that means Blackluster Soldier, Chaos Emperor Dragon, which Japan has that right now with the errata, and just so much more. So let's go ahead and talk about all these cards because this might be a longer video because of that. Anyway, real quick, all the effect monsters kind of share the same effect. So for the first one, I'm going to read off the full effect, and then the others I'm just going to kind of summarize because it's basically the same idea. So if you want to read along with me or whatever, links are in the description. Let's get going. First one we have is Thunder Dragon Origin. This one right here, Light Thunder, level 1, 0 attack, 2000 defense. Its effect is, you can only activate either of this card's name's 1 or 2 effect per turn, and only once that turn. You can discard this card to target one Thunder monster you control. Quick effect, that monster gains 500 attack. If this card is banished or sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Thunder Dragon Origin from your deck to your hand. So like I said, basically, they all share this sort of effect where if they're discarded, you know, they get an effect from that. This one makes it so it can power up your monsters. And then also, if it is banished or sent from the field to the graveyard, which again, that's something they all share as well, then you get a different effect. This one just helps you get another Thunder Dragon Origin. So with this one, it helps you power up and get more of these cards easily, to fill up your graveyard with lights and darks and to get those effects. So obviously, it's just there to help fuel a lot of different cards for you. After that, we have Thunder Dragon Bolt. It is a Dark Thunder effect monster, level 5, 1600 attack, 1500 defense. So let's summarize this card. Basically, whenever it is discarded, you get to add one Thunder Dragon Bolt from your deck to your hand. And then if it is banished or sent to the graveyard, you can add one Thunder Dragon card from your deck to your hand, except Thunder Dragon Bolt. So, yeah, it can search for itself with the first part of its effect. Just discard it, there you go. Then, of course, if it's banished or sent from the field to the graveyard, then you're able to then search for any Thunder Dragon card from your deck to your hand, which, by the way, you'll notice this too, all of them have Thunder Dragon in their name. So you can search for any of these. They all have their effects where they can be discarded from the hand, and there you go. I mean, of course, even the original, too. So you're going to have quite a few targets that you can go for with that effect. So it's basically the searcher for everything on that, too. And I guess it's supposed to be kind of a newer version of Thunder Dragon. It kind of reminds me more of it. So, yeah, that's basically what it does. It helps you search for everything. Next up, we have Thunder Dragon Bird. It is this one right here. Of course, Light Thunder. I'm not going to say that every time either because, well, I guess I will because some of them are dark. Anyway, level 6, 1800 attack, 2200 defense. And with this one, if it is discarded, then you special summon one Thunder Dragon monster from your graveyard or from among your banished monsters except for Thunder Dragon Bird. And then, of course, sent from the field to the graveyard or banished, you can return any number of cards from your hand to the deck and draw that many cards. So this one is basically a revival card for you because you can get one of your Thunder Dragons from the graveyard or that are banished and then just bring it back. And you're going to banish them a lot and you're going to send them to the graveyard a lot. So that gives you a lot of options. Of course, too, it kind of gives you a way to redraw your hand as well. If you don't like the cards you have in your hands, you can just kind of basically get a mulligan and go again. So you can return, let's say, 3 cards to the deck, draw 3 cards again. It's a really insane card. That's what I'm saying. These cards are honestly broken. I don't feel like there's overhyping going on here. After that, we have Thunder Dragon Beast. It is Dark Thunder, level 6, 2400 attack, 0 defense. And of course, when it is discarded, you add one Thunder Dragon card from your graveyard or from among your banished cards to your hand, except Thunder Dragon Beast. And then for the other effect, when it's banished or filled to the graveyard, you can special summon one Thunder Dragon monster from your deck. Also, return that monster to its owner's hand at the end phase. So again, you have a way to get back Thunder Dragons, which obviously you have a ton of options. And this time, though, you're adding it to your hand instead of reviving it, so you get to recycle it, I guess, technically. And also, you're able to then just get a Thunder Dragon. You can special summon it from your deck to your side of the field. And they have good stats anyway, all these Thunder Dragon monsters really, so you can go for a bunch of different ones, do some damage if you want, link summon, whatever, you can use it for a fusion, but also too, if you just leave it alone, maybe you attacked with it, whatever, during that end phase it goes back to your hand. So, of course, since all their effects work in the hands, there you go, you basically have another searcher, get what you want. That's what it does. Again, very insane on that. But of course, if that wasn't enough, they have their own Chaos card, so one that banishes a light and dark. This one's effect's different, so I'm going to read off the full effect. Anyway, it is Thunder Dragon Wrath. It is a Dark Thunder level 8 effect monster, 2800 attack, 0 defense. Anyway, its effect is, cannot be normal summon or set, must first be special summoned from the hand by banishing one light monster and one dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, if a monster's effect activates in the hand, this card gains 300 attack till the end of the turn. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish one card from your graveyard, add one Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's end phase, you can target one of your banished cards, place that card on either the top or bottom of your deck. Yeah, like I said, this is insane. Not only do they, work with Chaos cards, they basically got one of the strongest ones right out of the gate. Because, again, you banish Light and Dark, that's easy for you to do. You're going to have these in your graveyard so easily anyway. Then you have all these effects. So you have an effect that activates from the hand, then it gains a power boost. You get that 300 attack. Then after that, it destroys an opponent's monster by battle. You can banish a card from your graveyard and just add a Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. So you have a searching effect. And again, right after that, during your opponent's end phase, you can just target one of your banished cards and place that back to your deck, whether it's on the top or bottom. It does literally everything you need, which I can't believe a card like this has been made, because it does so much for the archetype, and it like checks all the boxes for a boss monster, but it's really not the only boss monster either, because we still have the fusions. But yeah, that card's amazing, and like I said, you already have all these other Chaos cards you can use, and you have this one too, so just think of the possibilities. But yeah, we also have our fusions, like I said. I guess technically they're the boss monsters. We already talked about this one, the Super Bolt Dragon, but I'm going to talk about it again because we now know how it's going to work because we have the full archetype. So, first off, we have Super Bolt Thunder Dragon. It is a level 8 Dark Thunder fusion monster, 2600 attack, 2400 defense. Materials are Thunder Dragon and one Thunder monster. And of course, its effect is, must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by attributing one non-fusion Thunder Dragon effect monster during the turn that a Thunder monster's effect was activated in the hand, in which case you do not use polymerization. Your opponent cannot add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish one Thunder monster from your graveyard instead. So yes, after knowing about all the different stuff, what's going on with the rest of this, all these other cards, it's not just like a fusion monster and that's it. This card is so much better even than what it was, because already it was insane, because it locks down your opponent. You don't even have to use polymerization, it's easy to use, you can use Thunder Dragon's effect, any of them, and bring it out. But also, like I said, it locks down your opponent because they can't add cards from their deck to their hand, except just by drawing them. So that locks down a lot of decks for you, so they can't search for things. And then also, if it would be destroyed, just banish a Thunder monster from your graveyard. And then you'll get an effect from that, because that monster, when it's banished, it activates an effect. Again, that is just insane. And this card got even better, which is just crazy to me, because it's already an amazing card. After that, too, we have, I guess, the real boss monster of it, because it's like a Thunder Dragon Ultimate card, because it's three-headed Thunder Dragon fusion, I guess. Anyway, it is Thunder Dragon Lord, level 10 Light Thunder Fusion Monster, 3,200 attack, 3,200 defense. Fusion materials are 3 Thunder Dragon monsters. Anyway, its effect is, must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by banishing 2 Thunder monsters, one from your hand and one fusion monster from your field, not named Thunder Dragon Lord, in which case you do not use polymerization. When a Thunder monster effect activates in the hand, even during the damage step, quick effect, you can destroy 1 card on the field. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard instead. So yes, you have a similar sort of effect with this one. This one, though, you have to actually use a fusion monster that's not itself. So you could use, of course, Super Bolt Thunder Dragon, or I guess even Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, I guess, if you wanted to on that. I guess that would work. Then, of course, you have a Destruction effect, which just a Thunder monster activates in your hand, which we went over all those different Thunder monsters, so that's not going to be a problem for you. So Destruction for days, honestly, on that. And then also, if it would be destroyed by a card effect, you just banish 2 cards from your graveyard. You'll get effects from banishing those, and it gets to stay. It's insane. Again, I know I keep saying that, but I can't believe that these cards have been made like this. So basically, you can pretty easily, I feel like, just OTK your opponent. I feel like there's even going to be like a first turn kill variant on this as well. So that is a scary fusion monster. We'll just put it that way. But of course, you were thinking, you know what? They don't use polymerization. They can, be brought without it. Let's give them a polymerization, right? I mean, that makes total sense. Yes, they actually got their own polymerization. It is Thunder Dragon Fusion, as you guys can see right there. Normal spell card. Its effect is, you can release this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. Fusion summon 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling monsters you control, have in your graveyard, or have that are banished into the deck as fusion materials. During your main phase, except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. So yes, you have, honestly, an amazing fusion card for them, an amazing polymerization, because you can banish from, monsters you control, have in your graveyard, or that are banished. So yeah, think about that. You're easily going to banish cards, so it's going to make it even easier to bring out these fusion monsters. And then, if that wasn't enough, when it's in the graveyard and everything too, you can just banish it and then add a Thunder monster from your deck to your hands. So you also get a searching effect. It's, again, that is scary good on how that card's going to be. So, yeah, I don't think I need to really say anything else on that. Afterwards, though, we also have a normal trap card. This one is the 100 Thunder Dragons. Its effect is, you can only activate 1 card with this card's names per turn. Target 1 Thunder monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Then you can special summon as many monsters with the same name from your graveyard as possible. If a monster special summon with this card would leave the field, banish it instead. If a monster special summon this effect is in your monster zone, you cannot special summon monsters except Thunder monsters. So with this one, it's a revival card for them. You can revive, a Thunder Dragon. You get a bunch of Thunder Dragons then, whichever one you're going for, I guess, it has to be the same name. And you could use that to help you fusion summon. You could use that to help you link summon, Xyz summon. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities there because you're getting 3 of the same. They're going to be the same level, so that could open up Xyz summoning for you fairly easily too. Either way, though, use this with their polymerization. There you go. I mean, you're setting up everything for that too. So it's just there to help you get your monsters out there for fusing is what it seems like, really. And then, of course, last but not least, they actually have another trap card. This is the continuous trap card. Yeah, I know, I'm running out of breath talking about all these cards, but here we go. Its effect is, the activation of your Thunder Dragon monster effects cannot be negated. Once per turn, if a Thunder Dragon monster is normal or special summoned to your field, you can target 1 spell trap card on the field, banish 1 Thunder monster from your deck, and if you do, destroy that target. Yes, we have a winner. Ding, ding, ding. I mean, seriously, if you can make it any crazier, there you go. You have absolutely thrown the rulebook out the window and every other competitive deck out too, what I feel like. Because with this, yeah, they can't negate your effects anymore. Then if you're summoning any of your Thunder Dragons, then you're just able to get rid of spell or trap cards on the field. And then also, you can banish a Thunder monster from your deck and get that effect from that too. So, again, you have a way to just make sure your opponent really can't stop you and to set up for even more plays. I can't believe what they're doing on this one, honestly. And I gotta say, too, I'm kind of happy about it more than I am, upset or whatever, because, yes, these are insanely powerful, and I'm gonna be scared to go against them. But man, do I also want to use these cards too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about them. I think that they are just broken, honestly. That's just how I feel on it. And I'm going to run Thunder Dragons. And when these are out, I know like half of them are going to be secret rare because that's just how it works in the TCG, but I'm going to run them. So let me know what you guys think about them. You excited about them? Not so excited? I'll see what I can do. I might try to build them on like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or something if you guys would be interested in that. And yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. All the info will be in the description. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you're looking forward to these new cards, as well as subscribe so you stay updated with all the Yu-Gi-Oh! News. And of course, ring the bell so you will also be notified when I upload a new video. That way you'll stay updated with everything Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.